Then say, ah, gonna post and then tell your mom. Then I'm gonna tell your mom.
Because what are you talking about?
I don't know what I haven't done. Now I'm a fan.
Okay.
And his name is Stran. I don't know. I'm just saying random stuff.
Okay.
So, AJ, we're gonna play KIRBY. Let me post every way. Let me post everywhere. And yeah, we're gonna be playing KIRBY and the Forgotten Land. They forgot about his land. He had some land ownership problems, and the repossession people came.
Does this need to be plugged in?
No, you can plug it out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna be playing.
Oh boy.
We had to skip the intro because it was like a whole cutscene.
Get on the star.
I am.
Thank you.
Why is it so low?
I have no idea. I'm impatient. I want to play the game.
Okay. Hold on. Just need to quickly. Hold on. I'll be quick.
My person looks like a cool, like, pirate.
Yeah, it's like Waddle Dee. It is the Waddle Dee. Waddle Dee, Waddle Dee, Waddle. Look at him waddle. Look at him waddle in the dark.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I just have to re-sign in. Sorry, technical difficulties.
Oh, it's okay.
Technical diff. It's no diff. It's no diff but Biff. Biff from Back to the Future.
Dip?
Dip.
Oh, because I thought you said...
Start the stream again. Transition to stream. Okay, we're back. Technical difficulties aside, we're back. Oh, great.
Hooray!
Okay, good. Let me just make sure that the YouTube one is streaming right. Just make sure. Okay. Let me just make sure that the audio feedback is good. Oh. Hello, everybody. Almost forgot to say hello. Did it not? Even though it stopped and started, did it still see the options? I'm just shocked.
What options?
Because I stopped streaming and I started streaming, and after I want to make sure that it still kept my options and the thumbnail too. Okay, good. Thank God it did. Everything's good. The audio feedback. Let me make sure the audio feedback is good so that I can make sure everyone can hear me, and the game, and you. AJ's here too. AJ's here too. Oh, I'm in such a good mood, as you can tell. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my belly and my bones.
My character looks like a pirate. Arr. Is that what pirates say?
Oh, you're in you're in Bambooni. You're Bambooni. His name is Bambooni.
I'm a what?
His name is Waddle B. His name is Waddle D.
Yeah. Does he waddle?
He
Well, I
waddles a
guess
lot.
I'm playing. So does she waddle?
She? Oh, you're making okay, you're gonna gender Bandana D. I don't mind. We're progressive, you know. So Bandana D for this stream is gonna be a girl.
Look at my cool little bandana. I mean, my favorite color is in blue, but it's okay.
Wow. Okay, it kept all the options. Let me make sure that it's good on Twitch as well. Make sure that we're all good. Sorry for the delays. Just want to make sure everything is good here. Okay, is Twitch good? Okay, Twitch is good too. I should probably have chat open on my phone. In case. So I don't miss it. Because the last time I missed somebody's chat, I felt so bad. That Tabitha person. And they were like, oh, you played that hard difficulty thing. But, I'm sorry for holding this up. I'll just have I'll have the chat on screen. And then we'll go. Okay, load. Okay, can you load any faster? Okay, screw it. I'll use my data on my phone. And then we'll have chat on screen. And then we will see. And then we'll start. Okay, AJ, you've been very patient. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
You're a patient woman, and I appreciate your patience.
It's okay. I'm just here waiting.
Yeah.
Just looking at how cool, from the back.
Ah, here we go. Okay.
How my character looks.
Okay, it's on screen. On my phone, so. Okay. Let's do this now. It's Kirby, Star Ally. Oh, it's Kirby on the Forgotten Lands. We're in it now. Okay, my controller. Is a controller. Oh, wait, my controller needs to be. Reconnect. Hello? Controller. Ugh, don't tell me there's some more technical. Oh, no, I'm in. It works. Okay. We're good. We're in. Start. We're in.
Well, I don't actually know, but I hope I'm in.
If it's displaying on down here, then I think you're in. If not, you'd have to turn it back on, but it's fine. Are you in? Can you move? Okay. Just gotta press the power button then. And it should connect. Is it working for you?
Not yet.
Damn it! Of course. It just worked for me. What the hell? We just got started. I can't believe this. Okay. Controllers. Okay, hold on. Controllers are acting up. Okay, good. So yours work now.
Ah,
Not to get mine to work. Okay, move around.
Take some of that.
Be wild. Be wild. Okay, good. Now I'm in. Okay, good. God. All right, now let's go. Oh, now let's actually go.
Do I have to always keep having my character like this? Is he always supposed to?
Crouch?
Yeah.
Is he crouching on purpose?
I don't know. I can't.
Let me see. Ah. You like stuck in a crouching mode? No, you're good.
How'd you do that?
I just crouched. I guess he was like in a crouching state.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you should get your thing. Your thing. Your
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Kirby.
what was that? Oh, it's just a flower.
This it's funny. I was always asking for this in the future, like in the past. I was always saying I want a fully 3D Kirby game because it could work. It definitely could work, and it does.
Oh my god.
It's you gotta love how in Kirby games these cute little creatures, you just tear them apart. It's always so like juxtaposing to Kirby's cuteness. Imagine if they had blood. Oh, imagine if they were ballsy enough to have blood in a Kirby game. The slaughter you'd see. The terror.
Oh my gosh. But what was your first time with playing a Kirby game?
Mine was good question. Kirby 64. Kirby 64. I first played it. I first played Kirby 64 in like grade 5. How old was I in grade 5? I don't know. But when I was in grade 5. And when I played it. And it was really good. I love the fact that you can mix your powers together. That was a really cool feature because I spent most of the time just mixing and experimenting with the powers, seeing like Spike and like Fire, or the one that makes the refrigerator like this. What other ones? There was a lot. They were very expansive with how much things you could do. The utilities with Kirby in 64. I really liked it. And then I played once I found out about emulation as a kid. Oh, that's a story. So I think I talked about this in another stream, but I'll just say it again. I found out about emulation like very early on, like as a kid, like yeah, probably around like grade 5. And I pretty much like found out that I could play anything, and the computer that we had was just enough to be able to play 64 games. I don't think it was too good enough to play PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 was very early in its emulation state. PC SX2, that was the emulator that was for PlayStation 2. It was very early on, so the computer that we had at the time couldn't emulate it too well. But we could emulate 64 games. And I played it on the physical for the first time I ever played it, and then when I played every other Kirby game, it was emulated. So, yeah, because I didn't have it for the Game Boy. I only had Sonic Advance for the Game Boy. But, yeah. That was that's more of like my emulation story. I played most of the classics on emulation. I'm pretty savvy when it comes to emulating, and the Steam Deck that I have practically runs everything. The Steam Deck really, oh my god, the Steam Deck is really something. I'm so glad I got it. It's been able to play anything I throw at it. I am happy. This is one of the best purchases I've made. Gabe Newell, you're awesome.
Oh my god.
And people at Steam. But yeah, that was my first Kirby game, 64. What was your first Kirby game?
64.
Ah, look at that. In sync. Oh, what did we just do when I just said in sync? We just
I don't.
I like that little moment. We just said in sync, and then we like.
What was that?
I don't know, but I liked it. That was pretty cute.
That was weird.
That was cute. I liked that. And it was so on time for what I said. But yeah, your first game was 64.
My first, you know what, 64, this game kind of plays almost like 64, just more open.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but rats, I wish I could also be Kirby.
Oh, we give each other food. We do a little kissing thing. I think they do that in the Game Boy Advance games.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you play Nightmare in Dreamland? For the Game Boy Advance?
Yeah, I did.
Funny, huh? What'd you think about that one?
That one wasn't bad. I like the.
We played it. Yeah, we played it on stream.
I played the mini game. I like the mini games more.
Yeah.
It was too easy.
Yeah, it was a very easy. Kirby
But
game.
but to be
Most Kirby
fair,
games are
yeah,
pretty easy.
they are. Yeah, I was just gonna say that most of them are pretty easy.
Yeah.
Take some of this.
Yeah, they're known for just like a light adventure. I would compare Kirby games to like a mini anime that you'd see between anime. You know, like it's like a short little adventure that like all ages could watch, like Shin-chan type shit. Like that's how I feel like Kirby. That's Kirby's kind of reputation when it comes to in the gaming sphere. It's tantamount to having like a small little cutesy adventure you can watch on the side.
Yeah, it's very surface level to get into gaming. I feel it's not so mission heavy, but it's also pretty enjoyable too because it's also not really grindy either.
No, you're right. I've never really wanted to 100% a Kirby game. I kind of just played for fun.
And yeah, it looks nice, and it also plays very smooth. I've never played a non-smooth Kirby game.
Well, it's because the guy who made Smash Bros. He's behind it.
Oh.
It's his baby. Kirby is his baby.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, same guy, Masahiro
Sorry
Sakurai.
with all the pausing. I keep yawning.
No, it's okay. It's a late night stream. I think this will be the time we do. I like this time.
You're a cute turtle.
I know,
must
we gotta.
own you.
Yeah. Sorry. You distracted.
Somehow.
No, we gotta do this. Yeah. Poor little thing. Sorry. I was watching YTV anime convention videos and with Sugar and Carlos. Man, I grew. YTV is a channel for those of you who are not aware. YTV is a Canadian broadcast channel
You
for
look so
children's
funny
shows.
waddling with that comb.
I don't get this shit off me. It was a channel here in Canada where you can. It was like for kid shows. And for anime, a lot of people's first exposure to anime. Oh, we have to bring that with us. A lot of people's first exposure to anime was through YTV.
Or Fox. Wait, is Fox also YTV? I have no idea.
Fox was on channel 28, which no, that was different. YTV was on channel 25.
Oh.
Yeah. And they had hosts. The two hosts, they were very lovable. They're in Carlos and Sugar. That's what the name of the hosts.
I never cared about the host. I only cared about. I wanted to watch the shows.
I know.
That.
AJ here is always focused more on watching the shows, not hearing what the people have to say about the shows coming up.
No.
To me, I feel like it gave channels personality when they had a host. But honestly, sometimes the narrator, the narrator introducing shows can also be a part of the cast of a channel. You know, a lot of channels have hosts that aren't even real, like Adult Swim. Adult Swim has that alien guy that won in the ship.
No, I don't know about Adult Swim's host.
Oh, Adult Swim usually has like this guy in a spacesuit, and he has like this AI voice talking to him, and he's like, next on Adult Swim, Naruto Uzumaki, next on Adult Swim. Like it's like that. Like that's exactly how it'd be. Like it'd be like some guy in a space helmet on the Adult Swim, and that's how he would talk. Like, and then he'd be like, we gotta get better signals in here.
Can I really not be another character? I'm sorry. It's just. Oh my gosh.
I hope you can be another character.
But continue. It's just that bothered me. I had to say something.
Yeah, that's what he was. Yeah, that was the host. But yeah, a lot of I don't know. I liked the hosts. There was another channel here in Canada called TVO Kids. TVO Kids. What is my computer? But yeah, TVO
I
Kids.
can say what's wrong with it.
I don't want you to say what's wrong with it. It's not even a computer, it's a Steam Deck. Yeah, but TVO Kids. TVO Kids had some good hosts. I don't remember much of it. Oh, I remember Giselle from Giselle's Big Backyard.
Of course you do. Everybody does. She was on there for so long.
She was.
No hate.
Well, I mean, you're being honest. She was on there for a long time.
She was. So it's just like, yeah, people should remember her.
Yeah, she was an OG. I remember. Who else do I remember?
I like this music. It really gets you pumped up to just fight the enemy.
Yeah, it does. This feels like the scene in an anime when everybody's running on the field, and like 6 of the characters are gonna die. And you don't even know it yet.
I've never played this Kirby game, and I've been acting like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea.
This music, like stop for a second. This is the kind of music where the characters are running, and they're all saying their ambition as they're running, and you know they're gonna die. One of them is like, I fight for honor. And the other one's like running. And he's like, I fight to get back to my hometown. And then the other one's like, I fight to make sure the pretty men are protected. And then the other one's running. Like, this is the kind of music that plays as they're running to their deaths in the anime. And then the big fat character's like, I fight so I can eat to see another day. I fight. That's what this music feels like. Like they're about to run to the main villain, and he's like this. He is like a cloaked villain. He has like a big coat for some reason, and he looks at the main characters and he's like, I expected you. Now, that sounds like Bartleby from Sonic Underground. Imagine Bartleby being a main villain.
Well, technically, is kind of a main villain.
Bartleby. Did he ever have a first name? It wasn't just named Bartleby. You're the Sonic Underground connoisseur.
I actually don't know. I kind of forgot about him. I'm now remembering everything from our rewatch. It's been so long since I watched that show.
Ooh, on fire! Burn them up. Burn them up.
But speaking of show, that new show that you were watching, that's a Daria mix.
Oh heck! Okay, yes. Okay, I'm going to nerd out for a second about a very, very, very obscure.
I don't mind. I'm just over here just trying to kick ass.
Super obscure. No one's gonna know about it, but this is my stream. This is our stream, so I don't give a shit. You're gonna sit here and listen. Listen. You're gonna sit here and listen to this very vague, obscure thing because you came here to listen to us talk about stupid shit and just be ourselves. So you're gonna listen.
Pirate.
And this is part of us.
Arg.
Okay. I've been on Twitter. I've been following. I even retweeted one of his one of their arts. This artist on Twitter named I forgot their name. They draw like this character called these 2 characters. They seem like they're something straight out of Y2K. And one thing about me is I love the Y2K era of media. I love Jet Set Radio. I love King of the Hill. I love like that kind of aesthetic of like early 2000s Y2K animation. That kind of stuff. It's pump it into my body, please. I love that kind of shit. So this artist on Twitter, let me get their name. Sorry, I want to do them justice because they're a very talented artist and I don't want to discount them by just calling them an artist. I really like what they're doing. They're making a show. It's called At the Brujo Ari. There you go, Ari. Ari is an artist on Twitter. They have these 2 characters that they draw. And they look like something straight out of 16, like on Teletoon 16 meets Daria meets Jet Set Radio, that kind of thing. And they keep drawing these 2 characters, and they look like they're a couple. It's like a guy and a girl. Or I found out now the girl is actually a guy. So it's like they keep drawing. They keep the artist. What's the name again? Sorry, I just forgot the name. Ari. Ari keeps drawing these two characters, and I'm very interested in how they look because I like their character designs. Because it looks like something straight out of Daria or 16, a show on Teletoon, and I even retweeted one of their art, and I found out that a small indie animation team on YouTube has picked up their characters look more like the concept of the characters, the whole thing, as like a little animated series, and I'm very happy for them. I'm very happy for Ari because the art is very up my alley. It itches that Y2K animation.
Davis, you have to set it on fire.
Oh, okay, got it. It itches that. It scratches that itch because I love anything that has that aesthetic. We gotta run for it. So Ari, I'm glad you got your series to be animated. Hell, props to you. Really good artist. But yeah, the characters seem to have like a lot of backstory, and Ari seems to really like develop them through their art. They will draw them in very very specific situations, like a school prom or them hanging out at a skate park. Like these scenes that look like they're straight out of a show that would be on MTV animation. It feels so chef's kiss. It's great. And now they have an animated series. And I've been wanting something that gives me that itch, that scratches that itch. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk did, but it's like kind of it's a one and done game. I don't really go back to it as much as I do Jet Set Radio. But yeah, I really do like that. The show that got greenlit by Ari. Not greenlit by Ari, but the team that it got greenlit by an indie animation team. It's called what's it called? Let's see here. I know I'm talking about like here it's called. I liked the trailer for it because it looks really good. I Want to Eat Your Guts. Shout out to I Want to Eat Your Guts. I'm excited for that. I Want to Eat Your Guts. That's from the artist. I want to eat your guts. I want to eat your guts. The animated series. Yeah. Apparently there's some lore to the characters as well. Apparently they were supposed to be it was like a fan drawing of characters from JoJo, Kakyoin and Jotaro, who were main characters in part 3. And apparently the characters were meant to be a ship of them, but as like a mix or something. But regardless, I love the style. I love anything Y2K. Did you like the show Wayside? Remember Wayside? It was like a school. It was like a school, a crazy school, and the school was like 70 feet high or like 70 stories high.
Oh no, I didn't really. I know what you're talking about. I didn't really like that show.
I liked the way it looked. I love the colors of it.
I also didn't like Detention Air either.
Detention Air. I don't remember that. Detention Air. Was that on White TV or Teletoon?
Maybe Nickelodeon.
Oh, Nickelodeon. Detention Air. I don't remember that. What was it about?
I can't actually remember, but. At the time, it was a popular show, but I didn't really like it.
Oh, did you like El Tigre? I liked El Tigre as a kid. As a kid, I did like it.
Which one's that one?
El Tigre.
No, I don't know.
You don't remember El Tigre on Nickelodeon?
No.
I'm going to show you a picture of it. El Tigre on Nickelodeon. You don't remember that? El Tigre.
Some of this.
El Tigre. It was a Nickelodeon show. You don't remember this? El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera.
This show.
I like this show.
I didn't watch that show.
Feel like it was a cleaner version of Mucha Lucha.
It kind of was almost like that show with the monkeys. From space.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name.
I forgot what it's called, but yeah, it's
Super
like
Monkey Hyperforce or some shit.
It's something. I just know it's a show with a bunch of monkeys and from space. I watched a little of it, but to be honest with you, it's kind of forgettable.
Oh. Hey, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'm so dumb.
You said it, not me.
You gotta move it away.
Oh.
This game is testing my, my, what's it called? My problem-solving skills.
Can't you go the other way?
Okay, so...
You can't go forward?
So you gotta... Oh, wait. You can go like that.
Oh, that's the only way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, wait, what?
Yeah, you...
I don't think... Yeah, this is the only way. I guess to keep you having to be clever, it only allows you to do this way.
Oh.
You have to be clever with it. You can't go fully. Okay, so let's think about this. So we want that thing...
Maybe we can do like a double jump.
But where do we spit it out? Because it only spits it out forward like that. Because we need it to get high. We need it to get the stairs.
Maybe right... No. Maybe right there.
How are we getting stumped by a Kirby game? We were just talking about how Kirby games are so easy.
I know.
What a way to slap us in the face.
Right. Maybe wait.
I didn't expect to think in a Kirby game. That's why I'm kind of stumped now. I was like, oh, this is going to be a fun little adventure.
Maybe a little bit more forward.
Oh god, this is looking so stupid. We're doing this on stream. Oh!
Yeah. I was asking, couldn't you do that? So it looks like we can do that.
Okay, approach object, you try it. Okay.
Are you serious?
That's how you do it. And that's how you do it, lady. Yeah.
How'd I get up here? Alright. It does the quick thing.
Yeah.
Where I respond to you.
The music is really getting me pumped, I'm not gonna lie. You're right.
The music's catchy.
It is catchy. Ooh, they really ate with the soundtrack. This feels like if Kirby games feel like a mini little anime between animes, like between the big animes, if that's how it's akin to, I feel like this is the OVA for the show. Like if this show feels like the big OVA or the movie of the show that's on TV, the TV only movie. For Japanese audiences.
I actually forgot we had to save them.
It's okay.
It's just like,
We have all night to talk and game.
We do.
I'm still feeling tremors from watching Deadpool and Wolverine. That was a good movie.
I like the opening sequence.
It was very good. AJ and I, earlier today, we decided to rewatch some of the scrubbed Rugrats reboot.
Oh my god. That reboot was a...
They
that
scrubbed
was
it from
something.
the internet. They scrubbed it from the internet. Paramount.
Honestly, no offense, but they needed to. It wasn't good.
Now, folks, this is coming from a Rugrats connoisseur. This girl loves Rugrats. She has all 3 movies on VHS and DVD. She has the entire box set on DVD. She has loved Rugrats since she was a kid.
I was shocked, first of all, to hear that it's even coming out with a reboot, and then that's what it looked like. It was too stiff and a little dark, and I don't know why they aged up Kimmy and changed up her ages between her and Susie. It just throws everything off, especially because from the episode that we saw, Angelica is talking to Susie Moore, not Kimmy, who's technically now the same age as her, or around.
Yeah.
I don't know why
they shuffle things around.
it was a weird shuffle.
And Chaz and Kira didn't meet in a Rugrats in Paris like fantastical way, like how the movies do. That was one thing I liked about each Rugrats movie. Each Rugrats movie would then change the status quo of the show. You'd have a new baby, you'd have a new character, you'd have something that would then add to the show. It was a great way of allowing people, like general audiences, to watch a movie and still feel like they're involved. But at the same time, the fans of the show can also feel like, yes, something's canon. Something canon is happening in the show. Like I like that. Man, the rollout for Rugrats was insane in the 90s and early 2000s. Like, the rollout was insane.
They should have done with what they are doing with the new Fairly Odd Parents.
The new Fairly Odd Parents was actually pretty damn good.
And
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It was actually pretty good. A New Wish?
Yeah.
A New Wish? Yeah. We were on I think on the final episode. But I think it's better than all the other iterations of reboots they've tried to do with Fairly Odd Parents. The Drake Bell live action one, that was a little bit weird. But I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, we've already established that I'm a live action scumbag. Like I'm just gonna own it. I like bad live action films, and I can own it. I'm able to own it. I'm a grown ass man. I'm 28 now. I can admit it. I like shitty live action stuff, like to a degree. I'm self aware of it too. I'm not like, oh, I like this. It's good. I like an attempt at trying to make something that is fantastical and then wacky into like our reality. Not Mario, the Super Mario movie from the 90s bad, but I like things like, it's a good example of like a live action thing I like that's like known as bad, but I like it. I did like, you know me better than anybody else. What live action thing? What controversial live action thing do I like?
I don't know. You like a lot of shitty live action.
Ooh. That one. Damn, that one stung. You deserve that death. You deserve that death just now.
No.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not into
who's
live.
Fire Kirby over here? You or me?
I'm not into
Holy
live action, and most of them are pretty bad. And you're into
It's just
live action.
It's like add a layer on top. It's so funny. Oof. Hey, it's Crash Bandicoot. It's like Crash Bandicoot. We're doing the Crash Bandicoot thing.
Well, let's see here. Live action.
Flintstones. I love the Flintstones movie. I don't give a shit. I love the live action Flintstones movie.
See,
I'm saying this live.
Shit.
I'm saying this loud and proud. I love the live action Flintstones movie. It's so bad.
It was bad.
It's so fucking bad, but I loved it. I don't give a shit.
I didn't even watch that movie all the way. It was halfway. I couldn't get through all of it.
It was so bad.
It was a bad movie. I can't believe you like that.
I liked it as a kid. I loved it. Oh, I love the Garfield movies with Bill Murray. Even though he hated being Garfield, I still like those movies.
Is that the one where they have that weird song at the beginning?
That weird black song where they're like, hey, oh, what you gonna do now? Oh, what you gonna do? Oh, like, I was like, what the fuck? When was Garfield ever the black icon to like have black music play over his intro film?
You are a terrible driver.
Sorry. And then they did the same thing with the Chris Pratt one too. They had some black music. I think I said this last stream or another stream ago, but it was weird too. I can't even finish that shitty movie. I'll be honest, that on the stream too. But yeah, I like the Garfield movies. Ooh, that I had a phase. Like AJ knows. AJ should talk about some of my phases. But one of my phases that I had, because we've known each other for a very long time. AJ and I, we've known each other for a very long time. But one of the phases I've had was I was into the Tick. I watched the live-action Tick show.
Is that nasty blue guy with the chin?
Yeah, played by Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, you did watch that. That was also pretty shit.
I loved it. I loved that show.
Yeah, you didn't watch Freakazoid.
Nope.
How did you not watch Freakazoid, yet you watched the Tick?
I loved it. It was last year. I watched the whole thing of the Tick, and I loved it from start to finish. I loved Arthur. I loved the Tick. I loved. You ended up finishing it? Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I think the production of the show shut down because of 9/11, and because of 9/11, it took all the attention away from the show, and the production really shut down. So they never got to make a season 2 because the world was literally recovering. Like they couldn't just make a show like that while the world just like in shambles. So it makes sense. But they did have a reboot on Amazon. I never got a chance to watch it. My phase ran out. AJ knows my phases are very short. I'll have a phase of liking something and I'll be like fully invested into it, and then I'll just drop it because I lose interest in things very fast. Like I get bored very quickly. Like it's not you gotta keep me entertained. Like ugh. Ooh, look at the pattern on the floor. Look at the pattern on the floor.
Oh yeah, it looks like the museum floor.
Movie theater floor, more like it. Oh, the textures on the floor look so nice. And the music.
I wish I was Kirby.
I am sorry.
That would have been a nice power up.
Maybe we'll go to the. I think there's a village we can go to. Maybe we can switch characters.
Village.
Yeah. Actually, before let's check to see if that can be possible. Let's see if you can play the. Protect me. Can you play as other characters in Kirby and the Forgotten
Some of that.
Land?
Oh, out of villains to fight. Can I hit this? Oh, yeah, I can.
I think you could only play as him. Let's see.
What was his name? Wallaloo?
Waddle Dee. Sorry, Bandana Waddle Dee. I'm sorry for not saying your name right, little guy.
Well, it's okay. I said it wrong too.
Oh no, we said that it's a girl for the case of this.
I mean, it was so wrong.
Really? I guess you can only play as Waddle. I mean, do you want to switch controllers? I don't mind.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Ooh, look at all this furniture. Don't break the glass.
Can you?
Yeah, let's break the glass and then say, we're bad guys. It's what we do.
It's a nice sofa.
Remember that scene in the Suicide Squad movie? Oh my god, remember when we watched Suicide Squad? Oh my god, that was one of the worst
and they
movies.
put a bomb on the wall and it made a perfect circle when it blew up.
AJ has an ADHD-like obsession for this scene in the Suicide Squad movie.
It just shouldn't have never happened.
Where they blew a hole in the wall
and
a
it
staircase.
was a perfect circle.
There was like a staircase and they blew a hole in the wall to like escape it or something.
From
Some
that
bullshit.
explosion, it just should not have worked.
Yeah, and the bomb that went off was like a perfect circle, and AJ here cannot stand that. Watching the movie, we were at scenes where stupid shit was happening. We were seeing scenes where Harley Quinn got pushed off of a helicopter and landed on the ground to just do a small little video game like hop or roll, duck and roll, tuck and roll on the ground. And I was like, what the fuck did she just do that? Did she just survive that? She doesn't have superhuman strength. She just fell in bleach. And then that scene was disgusting when they were like, when he was like, if you love me, you'll fall into the bleach. And then she falls into the bleach, and they're both like clearly acidically burning their skin, and they're like having like soft core prawn while they're dancing around in the nasty water.
That sounds disgusting. I'm glad I don't remember that.
And they played some kind of like 50 Shades of Grey ass. What the fuck is Sonic? Sonic? What the? Sonic? What is this Sonic music?
I have no idea.
This is Sonic music. They know what's up. That is clearly based on Sonic. Or maybe I just have Sonic brain rot.
You do.
I do. You have K-pop brain rot. You can't say anything.
I do.
Like, my dream place to live is Australia. AJ's dream place to live is...
I don't actually have one.
Korea. Go away. You would love to just be able to live front row to see all the K-pop artists you like.
I would like to see them, but I wouldn't want to live there.
You'd be like...
Not because it's bad, it's just...
You'd be like,
I'm so used to here.
Babe, this is where Les Seraphim used to practice. That's what you'd say.
I would.
Wow, we live next to the place that Les Seraphim practiced. Insane.
They're coming out with a comeback.
Oh my god! Don't get picked. This is. Oh my god.
It's on the 30th.
You're dating the stream. You're dating the
Of this
stream.
month.
This is a timeless stream. You can watch it at any point in time. But yeah, I like bad live action stuff like the Flintstones movie and Garfield. But I'm sorry, I can say when stuff is unwatchable. Avatar: The Last Airbender is unwatchable. Like the live action movie, that's unwatchable. I can.
Is that the one where it took like 6 people to move like a little pebble?
Yes, that is unwatchable. I can admit to that.
I didn't even watch that movie. I just saw that scene and I was just like, that was just a turn off.
It was really bad. Look at me! I love how it looks. Oh, look! I can hold the stars. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they reintroduced the whole combination mechanics that 64 had, where you can mix powers together so they can make new ones. It added so much utility. It made Kirby feel so cool. You could have just eaten him. You just wanted him dead.
I can't eat anything.
But you can't?
No.
You can't use powers?
No.
That is so lame.
I don't think so.
That is. I'm sorry.
I haven't found the button for that.
No, I guess you can't. That's pretty lame. I'm here just enjoying the game. I haven't even been paying attention to you. You've been able to carry your own pretty well.
Well, thank you.
Woo. This is kind of reminding me of when we played It Takes Two.
That was a fun game.
That was a very fun game. But your computer decided to crap out around the area where we were playing around the backyard.
It was tired.
Yeah. Your computer was very tired that day, and it made the game very annoying to play.
We were playing for a very long time.
Oh my god. Her Alienware, the one that Sheldon has, she has... AJ here has the same Alienware that Sheldon in Big Bang Theory has. So, it was slogging. But this is when the game first came out, so it was probably not very well optimized. But it's now so optimized that you can play it on the Switch. So if we ever play it on stream, it will be the Switch version. I don't care if it's a little bit, if the detail's not as good. But my favorite area in It Takes Two was the clock tower with the owls
that was fun, and they were like all like mechanical and stuff. That was so cool.
I really liked that part too. It felt, and I wanted to go to an area like that, like in the background, but because that's the thing about It Takes Two. You never could feel at home in the worlds that you were in because you knew you had to go back home to your daughter. That was the thing about the game. You're seeing all these fantastical places. You're like, oh man, I want to explore this place. But nope, you gotta go back and save your daughter and everything. I was like, oh. But yeah, it's a good game. Very good game, It Takes Two.
My favorite level was the music level.
Yes, the music level's good too. Oh, yes.
It was fun bouncing on the drums.
Yeah, it was. And the little mini games that you can play mid-game. There's so much in that game. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that the game was made by a bunch of indie developers. Like they all came together to make the game. Like they all made one level for the game. I think one indie or development studio was all, like the devs made each level. I think. My God.
I forgot the button to attack.
I'm sure you can slide too. Because you can crouch. Crouching is very useful.
Oh. You can.
I got it. Whoa, it's the whole wall. Careful. You're okay.
Did I even get hit?
I think you're fine. I don't think that was meant to even damage you.
Oh.
Ah, we did it. We saved little guys. Look at them. Look at them little guys.
How much more levels do we have?
I don't know. This is a new game. I know as much as you do. Okay, we got a little toy.
Yet I can't be that little toy.
I know. I know, right? Like they put all this work into making these little models, yet you can't play as them. I'm just glad you're along for the ride. Yeah, take a look at them. They're, oh my god, if these things were coming at you, I would be scared. Holy shit. Aww. The Waddle Leaves helped you open the gate that was blocking your way. Head into the stage and challenge the boss that's guarding this territory. We will. We definitely will. And I'll tell you what. Yeah, Fairly Odd Parents. Fairly Odd Parents is pretty damn good.
It's a much better reboot than
A New Wish.
Rugrats.
A New Wish, yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about the live action. We really just drone on. I liked the live action Fairly Odd Parents before that. But here, hey, before you take your pitchforks out, I didn't watch Drake and Josh, so I didn't have the prior knowledge and the familiarity of Drake Bell. I did not. I just saw teenage heartthrob playing Timmy Turner. This is the early 2000s or 2010s. I'm like in grade 7, I think. I'm gonna watch this thing because it's whatever. I'm used to this kind of shit. I would watch. One of my favorite shows growing up was The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I loved that show. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was my life. I loved that show, along with That's So Raven, alongside Lizzie McGuire, alongside Proud Family. Those are my shows. Like, those made me... Like, those are the shows I would come back home to on oh, goodness. This music's getting so intimidating.
I know. It's like, when is the boss coming? We just keep running through the mall.
Jeez.
What is that?
It's Donkey Kong's cousin.
Ew. I mean...
Mowgli.
Sorry. Why did Kirby make that face?
Oh my god. Ah, let me out of your grasp, you damn dirty ape.
Who are
Gory
you?
Mondo.
Buttercup?
Buttercup. Oh god. We've been watching thingy. Powerpuff Girls. We said it last stream too. All we ever do is watch old shows.
Because the new ones are so garbage.
I know.
Or they take so long to be made.
AJ and I are gonna be in our like 60s, still watching like shows, like old television shows. Because we're cool like that.
Oh yeah, take some of this, you nasty gorilla.
Ah! No. I chose the worst power to do this fight. Like, let's be honest here. I did not choose a very good power. Like, I might as well just do the scripted fight. I'll just do the scripted fight. Ice was not in mind with this fight. I'll do whatever they want me to do. Yeah, take that. You know who he looks like? You know who the monkey looks like? Or the gorilla looks like? He looks like Mr. T. I've been at the fool! He looks like he would definitely pity some fools.
Who's Mr. T?
Mr. T is like this very famous guy from back in like the 90s. He was known, he was an actor. He was on this show. He was on some very famous show back in the day. He had like he was known as like the Mohawk guy in the 90s.
Oh.
Yeah, he has the gorilla has a similar mohawk to him. So for how many years would you stop talking to me if I got a mohawk? Like, how many years?
I feel like if you were to get one, once I laugh, you'll want to change it.
Yeah, your judgment is harsh.
That is not true.
When AJ looks at me, when I'm doing something dumb, and AJ looks at me, I feel so judged. I feel like I'm naked even though I'm fully clothed.
That's true.
Like, especially if like I fall over.
Don't say that.
If I fall over or make a mistake in front of her, I'm like, oh god, I look like such an idiot. And her look is just like her judgmental look. It feels like daggers.
I do not have a judgmental dagger look.
You look at me with this like face of like, oh, you stupid idiot. I'm like, oh yeah, I am stupid.
I am stupid.
It's like that scene in Family Guy when he's like, "Yeah, Lois, I'm gonna go outside and look like a black person." Is he a stupid man?
She hits him with the newspaper.
That was funny. That was a good scene. What other stuff are we watching? We were watching a lot of stuff. We're watching. I'm mainly just watching Deadpool. Oh, again and again, through very, very not illegal ways. We watched the movie, so we're allowed to watch it again. We paid for it. We gave them their money. We said here.
Technically, we're giving them money now.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't you start with that on stream. AJ's laughing because she knows what I'm gonna start saying right now. So.
First of all, it's true.
A couple of years ago, AJ here, she I forgot what the conversation was about, but we were talking about like money distribution and how money, like if you pay for internet, you're technically paying for like so much other stuff, like, or if you're using the internet, you're paying for so much, like it's oh, Game Lover 64 says hi. Hello, Game Lover 64.
Hello.
Hi. But yeah, AJ here was talking about, I really should have chat on screen.
I thought you did have chat on screen.
But my phone turned off.
You are terrible with chat.
I am terrible with chat.
You know what you should do it. There's a thing that people do. They write notes on their hand.
That's called being schizo. I'm not gonna be schizo for a bit. Like, oh.
Who said it was for the bit? This could be a real life changer in real life.
Real life changer in real life. You're just, oh, these words are coming out so eloquently and beautifully. Can I say that you have great, like, speech?
Thank you.
If I were to put you in front of Spelling Bee, I would not feel nervous at all. I'd feel like you'd ace it. And I'd feel like you'd do perfect.
It is so hard being me and
really
coming
is.
up with sentences.
Hey, listen, you're educated. You are educated, and it's hard being you. You went to school. You did everything. So, hey, look, I'm the bozo over here.
Well, you said it, not me. You know what they say?
I'm a little
if
clown
that
boy.
glass slipper fits.
The glass slipper, why is it? Well, you said it's usually if the boot fits.
Who says that?
I don't know. I do.
I thought it was the glass slipper.
The glass slipper, the glass flipper, I don't know.
Flipper?
I finally showed AJ Shofoyo. Shofoyo is Shofoyo? Is that his name? No. Shopfo. We gotta get his name right. I'm not gonna get these people's name wrong.
I think it's too late for that.
No. His name is Shopfo Cho 7798. I finally showed AJ his videos of him comparing foods, because AJ is a fries hash brown. You're a potato connoisseur. Can I say that? Am I allowed to actually say that on stream, that you're a potato connoisseur? You love potato stuff.
You're supposed to say that.
It's okay. Identify as a feminist. Oh my god, that was a great scene. See, I thought that you can come here to get, like, switch characters, but apparently you can't.
Maybe we can beat up the folks.
Ooh, let's try and do that.
Oh, yeah, we can. We can beat them up. Look, they fall over.
Let's beat them up. Ooh, look at that. You can get him directly. Ooh.
Let's get that worker guy.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was just working.
AJ.
Too. Yes.
If there's ever a Powerpuff Girls game, even if it's one player, I don't care if it's bad. I want to play it on stream. I think that
isn't there a Powerpuff Girls game?
I don't know. I've never played them.
The way that you were about to say that sentence, you made it sound so serious.
Oh, sorry. I can make it serious.
No, no, it's okay.
I'll make it serious. Hold on. AJ. I gotta be honest with you. Kirby isn't real. He's not real.
He's not real?
No. And honestly, it's been years since I've been wanting to tell you Digimon isn't real either. Speaking of Digimon, I got AJ the cutest set of earrings because they are like Digivices. They are silver Digivices in the shape of earrings, and they look so cool.
They're nice.
Who made them? We gotta see, because they made. I think it was somebody on Etsy. No. It was nobody on Etsy. They're Digivice earrings, because AJ is a huge fan of Digimon. Biggest Digimon fan I've ever met, honestly. And yeah, I got these for her because she. Loot Cave Co. Loot Cave. They make merchandise, and I got her these Digivice earrings, these silver ones, and they look so cool.
They're really nice. They're my favorite earrings now.
They look pretty sick. You can see on my Instagram, AJ wears these big boots, these big gothic girl boots, and I think that you should have you should put charm. She has charms on them. Did you ever look at what the charms are on your boots?
Yeah,
she has signature boots. Like if AJ was a main character in a television show, if we ever had a television show, you'd be like the big boot girl. Like,
I think they're bats, and I think like a fang.
Yeah, you can check out the boots on Instagram at some Afro guy, and you can check out the most recent picture and scroll, and you can see AJ's awesome boots.
Now let's go. What was that?
Oh, let's go. I don't know what to do here. Oh, I think it's just to upgrade weapons, but I don't care for what. Hey Kirby, come back and check this out. Oh, we've been trying to escape, and he's been saying, "Come check this out." We're so
are we supposed to attack him?
I love your just quick to violence option.
we weren't supposed.
Are we supposed to kill the person who's giving us directions on what to do? Oh,
we
playing Elden Ring.
Supposed to hurt him.
Playing Elden Ring or playing Elder Scrolls or anything like that is probably hell with you if it was 2-player.
Why?
Because you look like you would just kill anything that moves.
Aren't you supposed to?
Oh my god, listen to this killer.
And besides, wouldn't the NPCs just respawn?
Yeah, that's true. No, not in certain games. In Dark Souls 2, as far as I'm concerned, I think in any Dark Souls game, if you kill an NPC, they will not come back.
Oh, that's okay. We have Google to help us.
This one time, I was playing Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die edition once, and I was at this. Everyone knows what I'm talking about if you've played Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die edition. There was an ogre who is a blacksmith. And he is at the area with the skeletons in Dark Souls 1. And one time I was talking to some friends on the phone, and they're like, "Are you playing Dark Souls?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just here playing Dark Souls." Yeah, but let's talk. And we were just talking about some bullshit. Doesn't matter. But we once were playing. I was once playing, and then I'm at the blacksmith part. And my controller falls, and I picked it back up, and I had my finger on trigger. And everyone knows that if you hold trigger down, you are winding up your attack. So I wind up my attack, and I slash the blacksmith in front of me.
Wait, did you slash him in half and you could see it?
Yeah. There was like a slow motion scene. It like there was like a cutscene. It cut to a cutscene, and it showed like my eyes, and then it showed his eyes, and then it showed him sliced in half. And then he like sliced apart, but no, that didn't happen. Oh. But no, I accidentally hit him, and he's like, "Oh, you want to play, do you?" And then he started to slash at me, and he killed me with like 2 hits. I'm like, this blacksmith is strong, and he kills me, and I come back. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll just go back to him, and then he'd probably just be fine. He's still out to fucking kill me. So he starts to slash at me. I'm like, oh, I gotta kill you, buddy. I'm sorry. And I killed him. And then I could never upgrade my weapons. And I didn't care enough to find another blacksmith because that was my favorite one. So all because I was on the phone. All because I was on the fucking phone.
Well, I guess the lesson here is don't be on the phone.
Yeah, while playing Dark Souls, and don't drop your controller and then pick it up and hold the trigger. What a very specific thing to avoid next time.
That or don't be, you know, Mr. Butterfingers over there.
That's true. I am Mr. Butterfingers. I drop everything. Drop the ball. My ball's dropped. See? It works. Well, my voice is deep. That's what it means. Everyone is such a crass little bass nowadays. I don't even know what I just said.
Me either.
I was just saying words. I think that's called,
making a sentence?
Yeah, I think. Look, we're at the beach. And to each their own. At the beach.
Oh, the beach.
To each their own. Oh, the water looks so nice. This is like Mario 64 graphics. Sorry, Mario Sunshine graphics.
Let's go kill me a crab.
Ooh, the music. Listen to that. Oh, the music is so bumping.
Hey, these are the villains in the game in the Dreamcast.
Dreamcast?
Or the
Whoa, there was no Kirby on the Dreamcast.
No,
lady.
not the Dreamcast, the Dream game. On the. Oh my gosh. What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, the Kirby game it's the Dream game.
Nightmare in Dreamland?
Yeah, that one.
On the Game Boy Advance?
That one.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Dreamcast.
Yeah, right? Ah!
Now, see, if you hurried up on the star, that wouldn't have happened.
Oh my god, at least it's not the fire. I don't really care for the fact that you can upgrade your fire powers. I kind of like the normal one. I like a flamethrower-like effect instead of like a boulder, magma ball kind of effect like this. Like, this looks kind of messy to me. It looks like it would hurt Kirby on the way out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I much prefer like the one where you're just blowing fire. Just physically, you're just blowing a breath.
Blowing a breath? You mean just breathing?
You know what show I loved, and I'm mad that AJ doesn't like it? Like, I'll actually fight her on this. American Dragon Jake Long. I fucking loved that show, and you hated it. American Dragon Jake Long was my shit.
That's not where he turned into a dragon,
He's cool.
right?
He's rosing like a frozen sun.
Yeah, that was a terrible show.
He's young. He's young. Listen to them. They said that he's young.
It was a terrible show.
He's wild. He's the chosen one. He's a what? Dude, how can you not like that show? It was Disney Channel's best. He's young.
I didn't really like a lot of things on the Disney Channel that everybody else kind of liked.
Yeah, listen to you being such a contrarian. I didn't like the things that people liked. You sound like Pompadour from Babar.
I do not.
I didn't like the things that they liked. Ew.
I was.
Or Pops from regular show.
I'm
so happy about this.
I was just saying.
Ooh, are you watching Babar? That's how he would sound.
Oh,
and
Pops.
Then Pops. And then he became like a Super Saiyan at the end.
And then he died.
And then
became a statue. They just made a statue in his honor.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember they did.
And that was the end of Pops. No lollipops.
No more lollipops. Why did they call him? Remember there was like an actual reason why they called him Pops?
I can't even remember why. Like how Skips is called Skips.
Because he skips. Because I think the love of his life or something, and he doesn't walk anymore. He skips.
To catch her?
I don't know. I gotta rewatch that show. I don't remember it too well. I do remember Roger Craig Smith, the current voice actor of Sonic, being like everybody on the show, and he's really talented. My God, he plays so many characters in that show I didn't even realize. Oh no, you fell into the foyer. You fell into the foyer.
Oh my God.
You fell into the foyer and you burned into a toya.
Oh my God, for a second there I actually thought that was a villain, but it was just you.
It's just me. Look at us. Enjoying the... Oh my God. It's like a one-hit kill. These things don't play.
Can you kill it?
I don't think you can.
I'll try.
Oh no, I can't.
Nope. Don't try.
No, I won't try. Let's just get the frickety frackety out of the happity. I tried. Yeah, you don't like American Dragon Jake Long. That show was very good in my opinion. I like Jake as much of a... I'm sorry, I like the edgy, in-your-face asshole character like Sonic, Jake Long, and like I like characters like that. It was like, yeah, I'm cool and I know it. It's like, aw, that's what being a kid's all about, thinking that you're cool. And because I didn't have low self-esteem as a kid, so it's like, I kind of always related to characters like that. It's like, oh yeah, you're so cool. You gotta think you're cool. You gotta sleep, think, and breathe cool. And I never got a chance to watch Malcolm in the Middle as a kid, but watching it as an adult now, it's such a good show. It's because growing up, I watched all the black shows. I watched every single show. I've watched The Cosby Show. I've watched Good Times. I've watched Different Strokes. I've watched Sister Sister. I watched The House of Pain. I watched Meet the Browns. I've watched all the black shows. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me watch all the white shows I would have been bullied if I were to be caught watching. Now as an adult. So I watched Parks and Recs. Fucking loved it. I watched Always Sunny. Freaking loved it. I watched what other? I watched Curb Your Enthusiasm. God damn, I love that show. And the fact that show is all improvised. They're only using a loose script on Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's all improvised. That's amazing to me. I love that. The fact that that's the gimmick of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh, that's such a cool concept, and I love it every time. Like, I sometimes realize, I'm like, well, this is not even scripted. You can tell some of the interaction that they have is very organic and natural. It's like, oh, love this. But, yeah, love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I love, I love the Arrested Development up until season 3. Season 4 can go frick itself. I hated season 4 of Arrested Development. I don't even consider it real. Same with the Boondocks.
I mean, I saw the ending, technically, of both shows, and they were both equally bad.
I know. Yeah, we skipped all the way to the end because I couldn't. The first time I saw season 4 of Arrested Development, I couldn't catch up with what's going on with the show. There was a nasty love triangle between the father, son, and some nasty broad. And I was like, why is this even happening? This is not relatable to the average person. This is gross. I can't relate to this. This is why. And then Job, I think Job had a good run. He was trying to find his sexuality out, and he found out that he might be gay. And he's like, that's good for him because he never really did rock with women. He was always an asshole towards women. And then I think he was a little bit gay for one of his rivals that was played by the guy from Zoolander. I forgot his name right now, but yeah, he had like a little bit. He had a good arc. I like Job's arc. Oh, Michael! I love his voice. I love the fact that they got him to play Batman. Oh, Michael, you're my brother. Mother. He always says that way of talking.
It's always so funny how none of the family members know how to do a chicken call.
Oh my God, yeah. They're like, Michael, you sound like a chicken. Like, nobody in this family has ever heard what a chicken sounds like, have they? Michael and women. They all make like none of the family members in Arrested Development know how to mimic a chicken sound. They all sound like
rats, Beavis.
I know. I got it. I love that about Arrested Development. There's so much quirky moments. And the thing, the directors of that did Avengers. I think they directed some of the Avengers movies. Well, they did do some of the Avengers movies. I'm not sure which one. Oh, drill ability. Drill it. Where's the drill? There it is. Arrested Development. What is it with fourth seasons of shows being cursed? You got Arrested Development season 4 being cursed, and then you got The Boondocks season 4 being cursed. Like, what's look at the pattern here.
It's weird.
It's a shame with The Boondocks too, because man, I really like AJ has known me for a long time. She can be my witness. I was not a fan of the show first. I was a fan of the comic book first. I had a book. I think it was called A Right to Be Hostile. It was a book from the Boondocks. It was like a compilation. It was like a compilation of. It was a compilation of comic strips that Aaron McGruder, the creator, would make. Boondocks books. It was. I had in high school. All the Rage. Yes, I had a book from the Boondocks called All the Rage, and I had it at school, and it was so cool that I had it because I'd read it all the time. Because I didn't really go on my phone much in high school. I mainly just would read stuff. So I read stuff like that. I just read like the Boondocks comics, and they were really, they were good. There was a character in the show called Caesar, Michael Caesar. He was a kid from Chicago who also moved to Woodcrest, and he was supposed to be Huey's friend. That he's like his intellectual partner essentially. Like they were able to like get along with each other. They both understood black culture, and they both had critiques on black culture as young children, and it was a good thing. But they never introduced him into the show. Like he was from Chicago, and he was from I think he's from Brooklyn. Yeah. Huey and Riley were from Chicago. Caesar was from Brooklyn, and he would always say it. He would always say Brooklyn, and that was his thing. But him and Huey were both on the same level in intellectual wise. But they would sometimes clash with each other, and people thought that I thought that season 4 would introduce him because Huey needed some kind of intellectual. It shouldn't have just been Granddad and Riley being his intellectual partners. It should have been somebody else. Like it should have been like hop on board. It should have been like Caesar to be his intellectual, someone from to bounce off of, or Jasmine, or not Jasmine. Like it should have been Caesar. What a shame. Oh, I think we can move up here.
Jasmine, are you wearing a wire?
Cold blue. It's such a sad case. Okay, I'm gonna rant a little bit about the Boondocks. Okay, I love season 1.
I don't mind.
Well,
I said I don't mind.
Okay, I'm gonna rant a little bit about the show, The Boondocks. Okay, I have a channel called The Boondocks Music, and it is the only channel on YouTube that has music from The Boondocks. And I made it because there was never a channel on YouTube that had all the songs from the show. So I decided to fill that void and upload all the music, or as much music as I could, from the internet that I could find onto the channel. You can check it out. The Boondocks Music. That is me. But anyways, yeah, I made that channel because I love the show so much and I love the music from the show so much. But I gotta say, season 4 was really bad, and everyone could admit to that. But what really is sad to me is that when the leaks came out from the Sony leaks back in the day, like Sony back in the day had a leak where their emails were being... Where's the other diamonds? Maybe it's past here? Oh yeah, maybe it's here. Yeah, but Sony had a leak back in the day where they showed the emails of executives, big top people. And one executive who was close with the production team with the Boondocks or overseeing, shows being greenlit or shows being in production. He said, I'm paraphrasing here, but he essentially said, this Aaron McGruder guy is lazy. Just fire him. Fuck this guy, essentially. And that was the reason why, like, he writes too slow. And I agree. I kind of agree that they went with that kind of route because I know Boondocks takes a long time to be created, but you watched Avatar growing up. It was the same studio. Did it take 4 years for a book of Avatar to come out? Because Studio MIR, they were the same ones who animated the Boondocks. Season 3, I'm pretty sure.
I actually don't know. I didn't get into Avatar when it first came out. I kind of got into it after the craze.
But like, I'm pretty sure it didn't take that long for seasons to come out. Like season 3 of the Boondocks was so long. The wait was so long, and people just, I guess, didn't want to wait. No, neither did the executives. That's why season 4 was just pumped out so horribly. But it's like, but people often think that Aaron McGruder didn't do anything at all about season 4, and when I see that on the social media page for the Boondocks, he will like comments. Aaron McGruder will like comments of people saying, "Man, season 4 sucked without you. I'm glad to have you back." It's like, dude, you did do some of season 4. Like, sure, it had Angela Niesel as one of the writers, but she I'm pretty sure she didn't write like most of it. You were still the creator. Your name was just off of it because they fired you. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how he's like, kind of being like, yeah, it did suck. Good thing I had nothing to do with it, right? And it's like, you kind of did. And it's like, it's hard to like rewatch the show knowing that. It's like, dude, you kind of like just like just let her take the fall. Granted, you legally probably had to, but it's like, just don't like comments like that. Just keep it ambiguous that you had nothing or had some part in season 4. Just brush it over. It's like, it's just so weird that, and that's so sad about the Boondocks now, man. All he's doing now, all the creator of the Boondocks is doing now is whoring out the Boondocks by making fucking merchandise. Fucking merchandise. Hood merchandise. The only people that could wear stuff like that are people that watch the Boondocks because they know it as the N-word show. And that's who he's catering to now. The show is so refined and very, like, it's very intellectual with how it like portrays parody in real life, and it's able to show examples of our culture in a very interesting way, especially black culture. But to cater to like the lowest common denominator of your fans by making this hood sportswear shit that only idiots would wear, it's like, that just sucks. It's hard to watch the Boondocks now. I haven't rewatched that show in over a decade because it just doesn't feel good watching it knowing what happened. It's like this, because the season 4 came out 2024. Sorry, 2014. So it's been over 10 years. It's like, ugh. I left a bad taste in my mouth. And we saw some leaked footage of the reboot. That was canceled recently.
Didn't we just do this?
Did we? We saw some leaked footage of the reboot that was supposed to come out for the Boondocks. And it just looked like a fucking political show with Uncle Ruckus as the main character again. Like, why I don't get how, I guess I get it. He struck gold. Aaron McGruder, you struck gold with Uncle Ruckus. People remember him as the racist character. You can make your racist comments and then hide behind Ruckus and say things like, "Oh, that's just an Uncle Ruckus quote." Ha ha ha. Fine, I get it. But we want to see Huey and Riley. Like, we want to see Huey and Riley talking. And if please bring Michael Caesar into it. That's another great character you made, Aaron McGruder. Whatever happened to him? Like, what? I don't get why this show's becoming like the political Uncle Ruckus show. Like, shows like I know we just saw some of the leaks. I get it, but it's like, why is the show so focused on Uncle Ruckus being like a villain type? The reboot, and it was so weird because Aaron McGruder promised he promised too much. He mighty number 9'd us. Aaron McGruder mighty number 9'd us, and what I mean by that is during the production of Mighty Number 9. It was a Kickstarter game. It was supposed to be the successor to Mega Man because there hasn't been a Mega Man game for a long time. So Mighty Number 9 was supposed to be this Mega Man successor, funded by Kickstarter, funded by you, the fans. But slowly we found out the game was not looking too hot. And during one of its final trailers for the game, they started making fun of the fans by saying things like, you nerds, or you're going to buy this game. it was like, okay, who's this game really for? And then we find out that the Kickstarter money that they got from the game Mighty Number 9 was also going towards an animated series. I didn't think we asked for that. Okay, and then that's what Aaron Magruder kind of did. It's like, oh, dude. You're gonna, why'd you wait? Nobody asked for a Boondocks video game. I've never once, like, and it wasn't even like gonna be like an open world game. It was just, God, the production of the Boondocks is so weird, and they're so non-transparent. Like, everything is so behind the scenes. You don't even know shit. Like, remember when they were going to bring back J.D. Witherspoon as granddad? Because that's his literally granddad. J.D. Witherspoon is John Witherspoon's son. They were gonna bring him back to voice. AJ doesn't think that he would have done a good job, but I thought he would have done a good job. But they were gonna bring him back, and they just ghosted his ass. And his father passed away, so he's like, okay, let me play my father. Because if anyone's gonna play my father, it's gonna be me. Because I have literally the closest thing to the vocal cords of my father that could possibly exist on planet Earth. And he did a great job. He even showed his audition tape, J.D. Witherspoon. He even showed his audition tape on YouTube. And in my opinion, he did a good job. And they just ghosted him and just pretended like they just didn't know who he was. And I was like, wow. So, granted, people in production, I don't know all behind the scenes, but he told his story. That's just the story that he told. So, I'm just going based on that. But and then Carl Jones and Aaron Magruder, they stopped working together too after season 3, because I don't know why, there's some internal drama, and it's like, damn, the production behind the Boondocks is just so messy. It's hard to rewatch the show. It really is. I haven't rewatched. Like, look at that. Despite me having a channel dedicated to the show, I don't rewatch the show as religiously as you think. It's just the production left a bad taste in my mouth, like Arrested Development. Is there anything like that for you though? Like, has a production of a show ever like ruined the sanctity of the show for you? Like, did you ever find out some behind the scenes stuff about a show and then you were like, maybe I shouldn't rewatch this. I don't really like this anymore. Like, is there anything like that for you? Or are you really able to just separate the art from the artist?
Yeah, I separate the art from the artist. I haven't really felt that type of experience before, or feeling.
I don't know. It's like,
it's because I don't really look behind the scenes.
That is true.
I don't usually look behind the scenes of the things that I watch.
The closest thing you do is you watch Ellen interviews or interviews with the behind the scenes actors, but that's as far as you go.
That's just them being funny. It's just,
and most of them are like drunk, right?
Yeah.
I think it was you that told me that when most of these celebrities go onto these shows to seem more, relaxed and social, they'll get them a little bit drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
I could see that. Whoa, what is this? Wii Sports?
With a like weird 2-player version.
That's right. Oh. Woohoo! Hell yeah! Oh yeah! AJ, out of all the shows, we've seen some reboots. You and I have grown up. We're both in our late 20s right now. We've seen shows go from the first iteration to the reboot iteration. Out of all the stuff that you've seen, anime or animation-wise, in US animation, American animation, Western animation, what would you say was the closest reboot that you watched that felt like the spirit of the show?
Digimon.
Okay. Really, without hesitating. Okay, we'll go into it. Out of everything we've seen, we've seen that. Okay, to put it in perspective, we've seen the Animaniacs reboot. We've seen, or you saw part of it. We saw you saw Rocko's Modern Life. I saw Invader Zim. So did you. I saw these are all reboots we're talking about. I saw
my god.
Like we're pretty well versed in reboots. So why do you feel like Digimon was the closest thing that made you feel like you're back in the early 2000s, like a kid again?
Well, it's not that I didn't really feel like I was a kid. It's just that the project, the Digimon Adventure 2020, the project was just a good project overall.
Right.
It was the characters. In fact, I liked Ty's character a lot more than I did in the original one, which is weird because I never liked Ty, but rewatching the reboot, it made me like some of the characters that I didn't really like before, like
Right.
Matt. And a little bit of Sora too. Like they showcased a lot of Sora and Mimi. They did a lot of one-on-one with the characters for their character development, and I thought that was nice. Instead of keeping it like a group thing, they changed it up. Not to mention that all the references that they did for the different shows and the Digimon that they showed, it was really good.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate on it for one reason or another. I don't really understand the hate, especially with Ty. A lot of people think that Ty was in the episodes a lot, but he wasn't doing much, so they felt like he was there for no reason and he didn't really need to be. But to be fair, he did that in the original too. And the only difference is that in the original, he actually did something. And it was so annoying because he didn't actually have to. So I like that they had him hold back and they showcased some other people, like Kari, who came in like halfway into like the original, practically near the end, really, and she didn't really get much showtime. TK especially as well, he didn't really show off what he can do until the end as well, and I think that 2020 was a good balance to showcase all the characters. So I don't really know why people hate on Ty. So
People hate on him in the 2020 version?
yeah, I don't know why.
Isn't it because he's, like you said, they just gave him the back seat for a little bit. Maybe that's why people didn't like him. They wanted him to be like the main face of the show.
I kind of like that he wasn't the main face because he has Agumon and Matt has Gabumon. They can turn into Omnimon, so the show always caters to them. But it's just like, I want the show to cater to other people because my favorite characters are not Matt and Ty. It's Kari, and oh my god, these enemies.
I know.
And the view for fighting them is very annoying.
I know. Like, I'm not sure what this top-down shit. Like, I'm not playing a roguelike. I play Kirby.
But they showed off a lot of my favorite characters. Not to mention that all the characters also went mega too, so it wasn't just two characters like in the original.
Yeah.
So that was also pretty cool to see some of my fave Digimon being animated. Was pretty cool to see.
And who are your favorite Digimon? So let the audience know. This is your chance to rant on about Digimon. Talk about what your favorite is. Just go on about Digimon. I don't give a shit. I love hearing you talk about a Digimon.
I have a lot of favorite Digimon. I'll be here all day. But
Night.
Oh right, yeah, it's that. Yeah, I'll be here all night going into the day. But I did like that one of my favorite characters for the main group is Ophanimon, and she is the mega to Gatomon. And she when I first saw her online, I thought she looked really cool because I played Digimon Masters.
Oh, yeah,
so
you played Digimon
I have
Masters.
I unlocked Ophanimon at the time of playing because I don't really play anymore because of my life. But
Because of your life. You have a life.
But I do, it is something I want to get back into. But when I did play, I got Ophanimon, and seeing her was just so cool. So I always wanted to see her animated in the show, and I did. No, wait, we did get her in Try, but Try was terrible. It was, oh, Try was Try was just so bad for one of their anniversary.
Try?
Yeah, it was one of their anniversary movie series that they decided to do, and it wasn't very good with Mikomon. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. that weird cat, and yeah, they had a lot of stories in Try that didn't really go anywhere. So it is very confusing on what the heck Try even is.
Yeah.
But from what I watched, it's about a corrupted Digimon again, and they just have to just beat this corrupted Digimon because she's causing all these problems
For the world.
Yeah, and Digidestin and just everybody really. So they need to fix the problem with what the corrupted Digimon is doing, and on top of all the other problems that they have to fix. But Try was just a cluster of issues. Even worse than O2, which people don't even like. A lot of people...
Wait, people don't like the newest one that we just saw, the reboot that came out?
The for 2020, no. A lot of people don't like 2020.
Well,
I know. I thought it was...
Maybe they're just blinded
really
by
well.
nostalgia.
I thought... Huh?
Oh, nothing. I'm just hear the feedback on the other.
Oh.
Continue talking.
But I thought it was... I thought 2020 was really good. They had so much different references from so much different Digimon series. I wasn't even the movie, even the Digimon movie they were referencing. They even went as far as to do the little English theme for Digimon, and that caught me by surprise because they never cater to the English side. Because I grew up watching the English side of Digimon, so we have like a whole different the voice dubbing is different, but they don't really cater to the English side of Digimon anymore. So, but to hear them have the little theme, the English theme was so nice. And Mimi was there singing it. I'm just like, oh my god, I didn't catch that the first time, but I did the second time. And you know, all the other times I watched it. I've watched Digimon 2020 so much. I don't even know.
It's always like the ambient sound of the room sometimes.
After I watched it the first time, I immediately went to rewatch it again.
Yeah.
It was a great watch.
She's watched it more times than I can count.
I have.
I am craving Popeyes right now. I'm sorry to be black, but I really am craving some Popeyes. After this, I'm getting Popeyes. This is what I want right now. I want a Popeyes chicken sandwich. I want a two-piece combo. And I want 2 buttermilk ranches, because you have to have 2. And then I'm going to drench everything in ketchup. But yeah, continue with what you were saying.
Ugh, ketchup.
You hate ketchup, I don't like that. The ketchup is my boy, and you hate him.
To be fair, I hate mustard too.
Me? Like, you are my fire.
Oh my god, get out of here!
I'm from the early 2000s, I'm sorry. I was there.
You freaking lame ass. Oh my god, stop doing that with my character.
Why can't we kiss?
Move from me.
Why can't Bandanity and Kirby kiss?
It's such a little cute interaction that they have when that happens.
I've been reading Deadpool comics. I've been reading Deadpool, the newest runs. Because to prepare myself to watch Deadpool and Wolverine, I read all of the Deadpool core comics. And what do you know? They just pretty much were like there for just one fucking gag. They were just there to be killed and then regenerated back again. So me reading all those comics was kind of for nothing. But when before I watched Deadpool 2, I read all of Deadpool and Cable's comic runs, and I kind of feel like I got the gist of who Deadpool was, who Cable was. Sorry, not Deadpool. Who Cable was, and I got to the point of exactly who he was. So I'm like, all right, this is pretty good, and I was able to be prepared for Deadpool 2. But yeah, I've been reading Deadpool's current runs now, the one from 2023, and he has this non-binary partner named Valentine, and it follows their love story. Valentine is an assassin who works for a group called the Atelier. So the Atelier, they are an assassin group. One of them, it doesn't matter, they're just like faceless, nameless villains of the week kind of people. And one of them was tasked to kill Deadpool, as if you could, and another one was tasked to implant I think one of Deadpool was like he had like some kind of symbiote inside of him, Carnage. Some witch woman was trying to bring Carnage back, and she implanted an egg of Carnage into Deadpool. And of course he's gonna make his jokes about, oh, you should call me first before you put something inside of me, haha. His typical jokes. But he gives birth to a symbiote. He gives birth to actually, he gives birth to Carnage. The guy is actually back from the dead, and he instantly dies for some reason. I forgot how, but instead Deadpool gives birth to like this dog symbiote, like a symbiote dog, and her name is Princess, and she treats Deadpool like a mom. And Valentine is one of the assassins that was I don't think one of the assassins that were we went to this level. What
did we?
Yeah, Valentine was supposed to kill Deadpool at some point, but them and Deadpool had such a great time, and they started to fall in love with Deadpool. Valentine started to fall in love with Deadpool, and Deadpool would always notice that Valentine says things like, "Oh, you're very cute," and stuff like that. They have a very cute relationship, and excuse me, yeah, Valentine. They got together, and through all these events and such, I won't bore you with the details, but they ended up getting together. But then in the next comic run, they're not together anymore. They break up. So it's like, wow, you guys didn't have the balls to keep Deadpool gay. Lame. But yeah,
what an abrupt ending to their relationship.
Yeah, in the next comic run, because it ends off with them together. They kiss and everything. They bone, and their love is sealed.
They what?
They had intercourse. They actually did it. Because there's a scene.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah,
I was like, bones. So wait, they had dinner?
No, they did it. There's a scene in the comic where they're both naked in bed, and the dog comes in saying, "Oh, Daddy, I want to talk to you." And then you see Wade's bare ass, and Valentine gives a cute little smile. They wrote Valentine to make you want to want to see more of them, and then they decide to be like, oh, bye Valentine. They break up, and it was all through text as well, because the next comic run was written by somebody else, clearly not the same person, and the person just the person wrote Deadpool to say, oh, Valentine found out that I was a bad partner. It's like, okay, why couldn't you have shown us the breakup scene? Because it ended off with a happy ending. They had kissed, they were together, and it was great. But no, they're just gonna cut it off just because he wants to make money instead of falling in love again. It's like, okay, keep him loveless, I guess. I guess Deadpool works better when he's tragic. God, I sound like a comic book loser. Actually, I think the comic book was wrong about that writing. Let me not sound like that. But the current Deadpool run is a little bit better. It's about Deadpool getting over his love for Valentine. They don't even show him. They keep referring to him in the text in the text boxes. But yeah, he's getting over his love for that. And he's working with Taskmaster. Taskmaster is a character in Marvel who's known for being able to copy any fighting that he sees. He's like Kakashi, and Deadpool's working with him. And it's funny because Deadpool and him fight, but because Deadpool's so chaotic, Taskmaster can't predict Deadpool's movements, so they work well as a team that way. Deadpool works better with people that overpower him because he's such a goofball. I like that about him. But yeah, The current Deadpool run comics they're alright. They're inoffensive. Do I have to do these all myself?
Yeah.
Do I really have to do these all myself? Jesus.
I think.
I guess
Yeah.
so. Well, oh. Yeah, Deadpool. Okay. Alright. Yeah. That's pretty fast.
That was really good.
It was good. Timing as well. Oh, it's not done. I was flashing these dudes. Sorry, slashing these dudes. Not flashing. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine Kirby just unzips his pants that he's not even wearing and you see his like realistic buttocks.
Technically speaking, you are flashing the characters. Kirby doesn't wear any pants.
That's true. I wonder what would happen if
He
Kirby...
just wears shoes.
If Kirby sucked up a naked man with no powers, would he just become a naked man?
Like when he turned into the man but just naked.
Because he doesn't have clothes on, so what would he do? You just see like
be Kirby in
Kirby with a realistic cock?
or like what?
Like he's just realistically just a man. He just sucks up a man, he's just full bare cock out, everything just I'm a man now.
This is a disturbing thing to imagine.
And would he say that would he say the real things that Kirby would say, but as a man? Hoyo. Hoyo. And he can't speak normally because Kirby doesn't speak English. He just keeps saying the things that Kirby says.
But technically, but isn't it because Kirby sucked up the man? Can't he talk like the man now?
Yeah, because he had that would be the ability. He would have the ability to speak. He'd be like, "Wow, I am Kirby now. I'm thinking about taxes. I want to work hard for my family." And then he spits out the power because that sounds like an awful thing to do. I want to raise a family. I want to pay my taxes and work for the rest of my life. Wow. That's his ability. Think about if Kirby sucked up a real naked man, that would be his thought process. Wow, I want to work forever. I want to pretend to be an adult. I want to drink at bars late at night because I just feel like I have to because this is what an adult needs to do. That's Kirby talking. That's Kirby sucking up a naked man talking. I need to sleep with everybody and then pretend like I don't understand why my trauma happens. Wow, wow.
What if he loses the power and still has PTSD from having it?
Yes, oh my god, Kirby with PTSD. Like, he'd be like, he'd spit it out and he'd still be thinking about how he wants to raise a family. And he
just goes crazy.
And then nobody could. Think about being Kirby's therapist. You can't do shit for this guy.
I mean, can Kirby even write?
He's like Powerpuff Girl.
That's the question we should really be asking. Can Kirby write?
Does Kirby have a first grade knowledge of the English language?
It's really bad because I think the Powerpuff Girls do know how to write.
They do.
And read.
If Kirby were to take an IQ test, would he pass it?
I mean, is Kirby smart?
I don't think he's smart. Because the way they treated him in Kirby Right Back at Ya, they treated him like an animal, but they also treated him like Superman. Like, they treated like, he was like, "Oh, Kirby, here's a little fruit." But at the same time, "Kirby, we need you!"
Oh, so they just treated him like a super dumb man.
Yeah, it's like a super dumb man. Yeah. A freak, yeah. A super dumb man. I like that. Yeah, that got to it. Because he was treated like the Superman. Like, oh, whenever everything goes wrong, just call to Kirby. And then that tiki would then spit out the star.
And doesn't he sleep in a tree?
Yeah, and then that bird with that sounds like Meowth. He's like, "Yeah, Kirby, get out of this tree. Yeah, you're stepping on my wings over here." That one. I think that's how he sounded.
I didn't even remember. those characters all had weird voicing.
I do remember Remember, I didn't like that about 4Kids shows. When they had a show that was based on a video game character, they'd have these original characters that would take over the main character. Like how the Kirby Right Back at Ya, they had those two slug people take over. Tuck and what was the girl's name? Remember in Kirby Right Back at Ya, they had the rich girl and her little brother.
They were rich and they were slugs?
They lived in the castle with King Dedede, didn't they?
That was a castle? Wait.
They lived in the same castle as King Dedede.
I thought they lived in the village.
I'm pretty sure. Did they?
I thought King Dedede has his own like little castle thing. I thought, isn't he like the ruler?
I don't remember. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure that was the case. Like yeah, right. And then they're always hanging around Kirby, and they would get most of the attention on the show. Same thing with Sonic X on 4Kids,
which was really weird because they never actually did anything.
No, they would just call out to Kirby
and just scream Kirby's name every time.
And they would explain how Kirby feels. I think Kirby. Remember the one that sounded like that? I think Kirby's very upset.
Oh my god, that brother.
The brother. That's how he sounded.
So annoying.
And then the sister would be like, I think Kirby is really upset right now, and maybe you should do something about it. It's like, what the? That was their character. She was bratty girl and annoying little brother character. That was all. It's like they were trying to be like the little brother in Digimon, but it just didn't work out as well.
Yeah, because they actually need to do something.
Yeah. Can I do it now? You'll need more Waddle Dees to help you. Fucking hell, we have to go back. Fucking hell. They really are making us backtrack all the way. We gotta save those little guys.
You wanna call it?
Oh, screw it up. Yeah, I'm kind of burnt out. Shit, I want Popeyes. I'm showing my black side right now. More like my only side.
Because you wanna pop them
I wanna pop
eyes.
out. I wanna pop out with Popeyes.
Oh
I wanna pop my eye out with Popeye. And then go to the doctors to get it popped back in.
Can you just imagine? So, what happened?
Oh, I popped my eye out with Popeye.
I got a little crazy, Doc.
I got a little crazy with Popeye. We drank that fucking spinach alcohol that he's been warning me about for months. He said, don't drink this shit. And I did it. And I popped my eye out with Popeye.
And before I knew it, I was okay.
Popped out.
And then my eye was in my hand, and my other hands had some fries. I was going, Popeyes.
Fries and Popeyes.
But then my mouth was dry. The only reason I came to it was because I tried that dry ass biscuit.
I really thought you were gonna rhyme and say the only reason why, because I didn't die. I thought you were gonna say that. Oh, what a way to end off the stream. Holy shit. Good night, everybody. This was a fun little stream. I hope you enjoyed.
Bye bye.